Welcome to Lifestyles of the Strange and Exotic. If this particular video looks a little wonky, it's because my battery died on the GoPro, so it's charging. And since I'm in the middle of doing this, I figured I'll just change cameras. Welcome to Lifestyles of the Strange and Exotic. Camera change all, I don't know. I was on a particular mission to get some tools for a new craft that I have recently learned how to do, so now I can do bookbinding. Gotta love this. This is my first attempt at antiquing a journal, and I kind of burnt around the edges and that, but I was kind of hoping that the stains would come out a little darker because the inside's a little lighter than the outsides. So this is prototype for that, and I needed C-clamps because when you soak paper, it expands. And I happen to have this, which is just about the right size, if not the right size, except for these things. So I figured, well, if I can't go through, and this is the right size, I'll get the clamps, and I'll put them on the outside. So I'm hoping that'll work. So since the Goodwill is right nearby of where I bought the original clamps, how could I not stop, right? Really? So, I'm running out of room. There we go. There. Okay. So there you go. My task was completed, and I went to play. But I knew there was one more thing in another hall that I forgot to mention, and it was this, which I guess is a trivet or something like that, but you have a place to like hang it up, I guess. And we all know I like the bicentennial swag. So I don't, do they still make this stuff, or was it only that year? I have no idea. So it's like, this is from the 70s. I don't know, but I think it's cool. But the 200 years of progress kind of made me laugh, because I'm like, have we really progressed? In ways, some, I guess, socially, I'd say no. But I thought it was cool, and it, nice and big. So I actually don't hang it up. I should hang it up, but I just sort of keep it on my computer to, like, put my phone on, because the warmth of I don't know if it matters one or the other, but it found a spot there. But the goodies that I got today were, I don't think I was really looking for anything in particular, but I wanted like a little stuffed bunny for Easter, and I found him. And they're not the cutest little thing. I didn't want anything too big to put up, and he was just the right size, but the feet got me. Come on, are these not the most adorable feet you ever seen? Little carrot toes. But he's definitely gonna have to have a bath, because he's a little dirty. Doing playing in the dirt. Which is funny because, all the Easter stuff is out now, but I'm like, well, 50 cents instead of paying $3 or $5. I'll pay the 50 cents. So, I never have a pair of scissors when I want them. There we go. So, I got him to go with all my little bitty eggs. Fingers work. There. I don't know why they bothered to put a tag 50 cents, because there's a sign there that says little stuffed animals 50 cents, and then the Beanie Babies are $1. But I thought he was cute. 50 has kind of a sad excuse for a tail. I think this slight bulge is supposed to be a tail. Oh yeah, there's a tail in there. Just recessed. So you must be a boy. So you can hang over here in the bicentennial. So as I was rummaging through that, what should my eyes behold, and just made me giggle and think of my Lord and Master, Foamy. And the tail is so soft, and he's so cute. And the nut, come on. He's holding a little acorn. Guy's so darn adorable. I mean, you see the kitties. I mean, if I had my way, I'd grab every single kitty Beanie Baby I come across, but, once in a while you'll see, like, something other than a cat or a dog or those weird obscure animals that you find every now and again. But I'm like, it's a freaking squirrel! And his name is Nutty. When did it say? And this came out, must have been for the 10th anniversary. I don't know. How long has this been a thing? I don't know. I was never into Beanie Babies. I don't know. I just think they're cute. Outside of just being cute, but I like the size of the Beanie Baby. There we go. It did the little toes. Oh my gosh, you just so cute. Of course, Foamy's a gray squirrel, but we had red squirrels that would eat through the ceiling. So, and you'd wake up covered in sawdust. Don't ask. Oh, he is so very cute. So you may join my bunny. I just picked him up and he's like, "Oh, you're so adorable coming home with me." But they must wonder why I'm rummaging through the toys. Like, hey, shut up. But I've yet to find like a rat, or I have found a couple of bats, which you've seen, but I'd like a nice little rat. That'd be cute. Any other obscure animal I might like? I do have an arachnid. That'd be cool if they had like a tarantula. I think I sort of do, but it's got like stripes, like tiger stripes on it. Oh, there's peacock spiders. I don't know. Anywho, the next thing I got was a super attractive sports bra. Ooh, the sexiness. Ugly as hell, but it keeps what I got where I want them, so. And she only charged me 50 cents for it, which is cool. So into the wash, this shall go. I mean, I don't know how invisible it'll be since it's flesh toned, but I don't think it'll matter anyways. Woo. Kind of, nah. Okay, there we go. And that has nothing to do with the Goodwill, but something I wanted anyway. There. And then, and it usually works this way. If you can't find something like at the Will and you find it someplace else, eventually you'll find it at the Will. But I don't know if I want to use this for my salt candle or not, or keep this. I think I'll keep this for the actual, liquidness of a mug, which is the tea that I use to do that. Which I guess I don't know. And I found this, and even Grace thought it was like, it's like a miniature version of the plate that's in your microwave, even with the feet that goes in it. Well, I just found that amusing, but I guess it's supposed to be for a candle because there's a sticker with a candle in this particular plate, but there's no other identifying features. So I'll just use this to kind of, for various craftiness stuff. To keep things from getting wet. So, and this was half off, so it was only $1, so I paid, $1 for this, and I paid $1 for the other one that worked out perfect, so. Yay. So I figured, well, do I need it? Don't I need it? I think I'll have a purpose for it, so I got it. Yeah. It's not having room here, so you'll have to go. Okay. Here we go. Bubble wrap! Oh, I'm deflated. That's no fun. Well, I think I got all the thrill out of that. And the last thing I found was something I'll feel guilty taking apart, knowing that my neighbor at the Big Mac, which I don't think made it on film. I try not to film them. She does a lot of stuff with cork, and she kind of makes stuff like this. I got it to disassemble because I want the corks. And the Rockies, the place I mentioned that I wanted the C-clamps in, is the only place that I know around that'll sell cork. But they want, for cork this size, is maybe like not quite $1, and that's just per cork. This was $2, and I get all this frickin' cork plus a tray besides. So I'm actually going to disassemble said board of cork. And they're really pretty too. I don't know what wine this came out of. And they're, nice size corks. And if I have to, I can like whittle them down. But this is about the size I usually get, because every time I get like a bottle at the well, there's never the corks to go with them. So I got them for the corks, and the pretty besides. So that'll be my task, is to disassemble the thing all riddled with guilt. But the consensus seems to be that it's probably like a hot plate, almost like the trivet I showed you. I don't know. It would seem, yeah, I guess it's flat enough so things wouldn't wobble, but I don't know, kind of falling apart, but I don't give two shits. So it looks like it's handmade. Oh. The corks look pretty good. I mean, they just gotta... Ooh, didn't glue them in all that well, though. They're fairly easy to pop out there. I should just leave that on, and just, if I have to, take it off with an X-Acto, maybe. Oh. They're just grape vines on it, and there's like numbers, P3306. I don't know. But they're kind of pretty corks anyway. So they'll serve my purpose. Not quite sure what to do with the wooden dooflicky. I'm sure I'll find some purpose for it. Oh, and the last thing I got, I kind of bypassed when they just... Okay, maybe do that. When they just kind of put them out, and this was a month or two ago. I mean, they've been there a while. And these are just sort of the last parts, that still have sort of part of the plant to it. And they marked them down to like $2 instead of the $3. And these are at our local grocery store. And see, I don't know if you can quite tell. I don't know how many of you remember what these are. These are pussy willows. Now, back in my day, these weren't an endangered species, so I'm hoping these are like farm raised, because I think that's the only way you get them now. Because you used to be able to just, pick them off the side of the road. There were buttloads of them. Not so much now. Same thing with like lady slippers, and at least in our state, they're illegal to pick. So there's enough little toes on here to warrant the $2. So I'm hoping to kind of put them over there. I think I'm going to take that down, but I don't know where to put them. Idea springs into mind. Okay. Solve that problem. So I'll probably put these into like 2 bunches and have them kind of one on each side of that. I didn't realize they were that tall, because every time we've picked them, they're always like vase height. So to me, it's like it's really strange to have such huge pussy willows. But you could tell a lot of them, when they were rummaging to get the best ones, a lot of them are knocked off. So I don't know if like these parts just haven't come out yet, or if they actually have been popped off. So I don't quite know, but there's enough to at least salvage a couple of bucks worth. And it just makes me happy. And I like petting the pussy willows. They're nice and soft too. It's like creepy that it's like a plant and not like, and like it's a real plant, not a fake one. It's funny because I don't remember what they look like, if they're like a bush or if they were just like, because I don't remember picking them, but I knew that we did, if that makes sense. So, I don't know. And willow's cool anyway. I wonder what a weeping pussy willow would look like. There, let's see if we can... Woo! We have toes falling off. I mean, it's kind of creepy how real those things look. I mean, they look like stuffed animal feet, or rabbit's feet. Can you still get those? I don't know. I'm sure the ASPCA might have a problem with them. Oh, there's another toe. Okay, come on. Okay. It's raining pussy toes. Okay. Stupid rubber band. There we go. Come on. They even feel weird. It's like, okay, are you sure this is a plant? There we go. I wish they'd come up with another idea with these stupid plastic paper things. Especially if we got like flowers. It's like, what? How the hell did you get that friggin' things off? Come on, I have another toe in here. There we go. Okay. I mean, even the stick part I have ideas for. So, a couple ideas. Okay, start up. So even the parts that don't have the toes on them, I'll have use for. Come on, work with me, Daniel. You know, this would work better if I knew which end was up. You know, I'm sure it wasn't as hard when they were on the friggin'... Oh, okay. I wasn't quite sure about these, the bean-looking ones, but I don't know. I'm trying to work here. You can kind of tell this covers the toe. Oh, okay. Because I wasn't sure if it's gone by or if they haven't popped out yet, so these are still good. Okay, cool. So I don't know in the warmth if they're going to be like toes. So we'll see. So I just gotta, you know, detach the, I'm not quite sure if they're still growing part. I don't know how this works. Do I put them in water? I have no idea. I don't know. There's like no directions on these things. Will they pop open even if I don't put them in water? I don't know. The wonders of nature. So, happy piece of my childhood, and they're really cool. And I'll have many uses for those as soon as I figure out how to take them apart without destroying them. Okay. I think that's all the excitement for the moment. Okay. I'm covered in willow. I think it's the caffeine. I don't know. And then thinking of making coffee for the thing. Okay, focus. Thank you for watching my wild ride through thought process. Do remember to comment down below if you remember having pussy willows or picking pussy willows. It'd be nice to know if anybody still remembers them. I don't know what the age average of my peeps are. It's kind of sad to think that there might be people that don't realize that these exist in real life. Oh well. Do remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. There's always room for one more at the Strange and Exotic. See you next time. Bye. I'll figure this out. Really, I will.